Long, long ago, in a small village covered by mountains, there lived a kind old man and his wife. They were poor, but they cared deeply for one another and lived peacefully together. Their little house stood at the edge of the village. Every morning, the old man gathered firewood from the mountains, while his wife worked hard at home. Although they worked from sunrise to sunset, they never had much money. Still, they were grateful for what they had. Winter arrived. Snow began to fall gently across the village. The mountains, trees, and rooftops turned white. The weather grew colder each day. The old couple worried because they had very little food left for the new year. One evening, the old woman said softly, "We should sell something in town and buy rice for the holiday." The old man nodded. He spent several days weaving beautiful bamboo hats. They hoped people in town would buy them. At last, the hats were finished. The old man carefully tied them together and prepared for his journey. Early the next morning, he walked through the snowy road toward town. Snowflakes drifted quietly around him. The town was busy with people preparing for the new year. The old man called out kindly, "Beautiful hats for sale." But nobody stopped. Everyone hurried past him. The sun slowly began to set. The old man had not sold a single hat. Feeling disappointed but calm, he started walking home. The snow was falling more heavily now. As he walked along the road, he noticed something unusual. 6 stone Jizo statues stood beside the road. The statues were completely covered with snow. Their heads and shoulders looked terribly cold. The old man stopped. He felt sorry for them. Without hesitation, he removed the hats from his back. One by one, he gently placed a hat on each Jizo statue. There were 6 statues, but he only had 5 hats. The old man thought for a moment. Then he smiled and removed the towel from his own head. He wrapped it around the last Jizo statue. "There you are," he said warmly. "Now none of you will be cold tonight." Happy with his decision, he walked home with nothing but his empty basket on his back. When he told his wife what had happened, she listened carefully. Instead of becoming upset, she smiled gently. "You did a wonderful thing." The couple shared their simple meal and went to sleep. Outside, the snow continued to fall. Late that night, strange sounds came from outside. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Something seemed to be moving through the snow. The old couple woke up and listened carefully. The sounds came closer and closer. The next morning, they opened their front door. To their surprise, many bags of rice, vegetables, and treasures stood outside. In the snow, they noticed footprints leading away from the house. The footprints looked very unusual. Far in the distance, they saw 6 figures walking through the snowy morning. Each figure wore a bamboo hat. The old couple understood at once. The Jizo statues had come to thank them for their kindness. They bowed deeply with grateful hearts. And from that day on, they lived happily, always remembering that kindness is never forgotten. The end.